Hi. Okay, so I went back home after very long. I hadn't been home in a very long time, and nobody even knew where I was. So like 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 there was no reception. I could not be located. So no one knew where I was. I wasn't home. I was in a cave. We don't talk about that part, but then I came back home and guess what I found? It was a crack den. There were people that should not have been there. There were insects, animals, uh, like mice and beetles that shouldn't have been there. That you don't live here. Well, they did now, but yeah. And there were like one of those homes that these girls are now cleaning up for free. There was grime and dust and shit and feces and piss and leftover smoke everywhere. There was like spider web everywhere. There was like broken stuff, a lot of packaging from crap, a lot of empty bottles, a lot of bottles filled with piss. Toilet extremely dirty, gross, just bodily fluids everywhere, horrible smell. Like kitchen sink clogged and full of murky water. Ugh. And stove so dirty it's not usable anymore and ugh. So I I geared up because I was back home. I geared up, put on a hazmat suit, mask, and gloves. I started cleaning up. I kindly and sometimes not kindly asked the strangers and the people using the place and the drug to exit, and I I started by putting the trash into trash cans and into bags, and there were huge industrial sized bags, so many of them, many huge industrial sized bags of trash, just hours and days of just gathering the trash and putting it into the bags and taking them outside. And then after that, like sweeping the crap off the floor and emptying the gross water in the sink into a bucket, flushing it down the toilet, emptying the piss bottles into the toilet, emptying everything into the toilet, flushing, thank God the toilet works, spraying stuff onto the sink and like spreading it around, leaving it to stay there for a while, and um yeah, and then scraping, and then getting on all fours down to the ground, in the kitchen, scraping shit off and spraying, dusting, cleaning the lights, cleaning out the light bulbs, and and the windows, and the all the furniture gone. Bye bye. Beyond hope or repair. Actually, it would have been nice to have a bonfire. Huh. Uh, should have burned stuff. Eh. Ooh, there were a lot of stuff from that didn't belong to me, and there were other people's. So returned everybody's stuff to them, and cleaned out so much garbage. Cleaned out a very gross toilet, a lot of dust. That kind of thing you can't vacuum, so I didn't vacuum. Just mop, dust, mop. Uh, and it can't be mopped because not enough pressure. You really have to get down on all fours and So that's there was that, and what else? And like the light bulbs, I cleaned. I really like that I cleaned the light bulbs because they're light. It's a big component of the matter, and the grossest smell started to go away. And as I cleaned, the the insects and the felines and uh, the raccoons and the mice, uh, and the ants and everyone else who had been living there, uh, who had been guests, started leaving. So they just stopped showing up. And also, but as I was cleaning there, as I was like cleaning and going through the house and going to the through the different rooms, uh, there would be jump scares still. Even though I had returned, it would still be bleh, and a lot of cleaning was necessary, and bleh, yeah. um and yeah, so, and ooh, there were a few visitors even who used to crash here and use the place. There were a lot few old customers or people who habituated here. They came around, and I told them at the door that what's up. I told them how things have changed and this is what is up now. And they went away, and they stopped coming around for now. But even if they do, we have like a whole new system, and I'm home now, so I can talk to them and let them know that things have changed. And it's clean now. It is clean. It is no longer, there's no sign of, it's like you can see the original color now. Like even though it's chipped and blech, it probably needs a new paint job. Um, but yeah, it's empty, it's clean the windows, and light is coming in, and it's so bright, and it's pretty. I washed everything, the walls, the ceilings, the floors, the appliances, took out every single furniture. It's completely empty because we do not need any of that stuff. And we're gonna do a complete new renovation and entire new design. So if you have any ideas, tell me. And if you like, any designers, let me know. Um, and I am standing in an empty space with fresh air, and a smell of cleanness, and and light that just pours in through the big big windows. And and I showered obviously after it, so I'm clean, standing in a clean place. That is starting to look like what used to be my home, and I'm starting to that it, yeah, we are getting to know each other again, and I'm trying to tell the house that I'm back now. I'm sorry, but I'm back now. and and I cleaned up really nice. I cleaned it thoroughly, deeply, seriously, and now it smells fresh. It's decluttered. It's like a deep cleansing fresh breath, and I can't wait to renovate. I can't wait to design it again. I am so excited to be back home. So excited for new paint, maybe for for decorating it the way I like, filling it with things that I love, that that make me happy, that are pretty. Um, yeah, like dishes and pans and plants and a comfy couch and food in the fridge and the pantry that is healthy, that is simple, that I like, that I'm gonna make, that I'm gonna prepare, and then I'm gonna enjoy on the kitchen table, looking out the window, and have pretty healthy plants, and there's gonna be music. It's gonna be a house where there are books and movies and like a projector for watching movies on the comfy couch, and and we listen to music in this household. I listened to music today. I hadn't listened to music in years, in literal years, and I hadn't listened to music in years. Not that I would shut it off, or like every few weeks or months, every few months really, if I was in a function or if there was someone and I remembered a song, but not as listening to music, but as a mental warm that what was that song, and I would play one song and then I would shut it off. But today I played music that I loved, that I enjoyed while I was cleaning my room. I listened to it. I would skip music, like if it was on a video, and I would silence music of every post on Instagram. I haven't listened to music in years. I listened to music today. I like to say the word now. It tastes, I can taste it. I can taste the word music now, and I can listen to it now. And I can. I had been depressed for so fucking long, and I didn't know it. I had no idea. No one around me knew it. Few people knew it. I didn't fucking know that I was depressed. And it should have maybe been a sign that I hadn't listened to music in like 4 years. I listened to music today. I'm back home, and I listened to music and I enjoyed it. It is a bizarre case because I didn't look depressed. I was fine. I was happy. I was enjoying things. I was enjoying a lot of things. I enjoyed life. I loved a fresh breath of air, and I did watch the sky, and I did hug the trees, and I did laugh at things, and I did crack jokes, and I did the healthy stuff. But um I was blindsided. I don't know what exactly was missing that is now here. That feels like a flower opening, and glee, joy. But I was happy and joyful, but not this. This was this. I'm here now, and I'm clean and pretty, and the house is clean and pretty, and waiting for a renovation. And I'm very excited about. So yeah, let me know if you knew that I was fucking depressed, or like design ideas, like Pinterest boardy thingies. Love you, bye.